Hey there, today's story isn't about crime in the streets. It's about a different kind of violence. One that comes in an envelope, wears a lab coat, and destroys people without leaving a single bruise. This is the story of Thomas, 64, divorced retired firefighter. And for 27 years, he believed he was a father. Then came the letter. DNA results, 0% match. His daughter, Rachel, the one he raised, the one he held through surgeries, school fights, birthdays, was not his. He called her sobbing. She hung up. 3 decades of love, gone in 12 digits. But here's the part that will break you. The test was fake. Not wrong, not a mistake. Changed, deliberately. And what he discovered next proves that some DNA labs aren't just lying. They're being paid to rewrite people's families, erase legacies, and manipulate the outcomes of court battles before they even start. This isn't just a story about lost trust. It's about an entire system built to rewrite truth for money. Thomas didn't doubt his daughter. He doubted the result. Rachel was everything. He'd raised her after her mother walked away, soccer games, hospital stays, senior prom. But one call from her attorney during a legal fight over property changed everything. We'd like a paternity test just to clear up a few things. He agreed, sent the sample, waited, and then the email. Your test has been completed. Results, 0% match. Rachel never spoke to him again. She cut ties, withdrew her name from the will, moved states. He tried again, ordered a second test from a different lab. Result, 99.9 on 98% match. He compared the raw numbers. And then he noticed one marker, D7S820, was changed. One line of data, one switch. He contacted the first lab. They refused to release the original chromatogram. Legally, we're not obligated. Thomas had been erased with a keystroke, and it wasn't an accident. He started digging. What he found was a pipeline of falsified DNA outcomes, controlled by law firms, private labs, and estate managers. One lab boasted paternity clarity for complex cases. Translation: they massage results based on which side pays first. Former lab techs admitted they were instructed to soft flag inconsistencies in high-risk clients. If a result threatened a large inheritance, it got reviewed by legal first, not medical. Thomas found message boards full of stories just like his. A grandfather disinherited after a grandchild's DNA proved he wasn't biologically related, except he'd held the baby in the NICU. A dying veteran whose will was voided after a test confirmed his caregiver's son wasn't really his child. Result later debunked, but too late. In one shocking case, a woman sued a DNA lab after learning they'd sent her employer a modified ethnicity profile to justify laying her off from a diversity program. These weren't errors, these were transactions. Truth for sale, family as collateral, science as a weapon. And the most terrifying part? Most people never even question it, because it comes in official formatting. Because it's signed by someone in a white coat. Because data doesn't lie, except when someone pays it to. Thomas begged Rachel to talk. She refused, said he was trying to rewrite science to stay in her life. She believed the numbers more than the memories. More than the man who raised her. Because science doesn't lie. He sent her both test results, the real and the fake. She blocked him. And the attorney who suggested the first lab filed paperwork 2 months later to claim a property left in Thomas's original will, under Rachel's name only. And Thomas, he now walks past a framed photo of a girl who no longer calls him dad. All because someone edited a spreadsheet. Some people die from illness, some from accidents. But Thomas, he died slowly, from proof he couldn't disprove. He didn't lose his daughter, he lost her trust, to a lab that never met either of them. If this story shook you, it should. Because we all believe DNA is final. But when the lab is owned by the people fighting your case, truth is whatever they say it is. Thank you for watching. Your time matters. I hope your day is grounded, your mind alert, and your belief in evidence just a little less blind. We post new real stories every single day, the kind that aren't supposed to be told. So if this one hit close to home, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Should DNA ever be accepted in court without a second opinion? Take care of yourself, and remember, the most dangerous lies come in sterile envelopes.